Hello everyone, Joanne with StampinginTheValley.com and welcome to my craft room. It's time for What's Free with Stampin' in the Valley this month of October, and it's these two free card kits. And how do you get free card kits? It's very simple. Either you're a downline of mine, a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, or place an order with me. Now, if your order is $35 or more this month, every month I give a gift. Okay, so $35 or more, and I'm going to send you, let me get this in here. I'm going to send you the holiday rhinestone basic jewels right here in the catalog. It's on page 156, number 8. You'll get an entire pack. I gave these to my team as gifts, and when they came in, I promise you, the catalog does not do these rhinestones justice. And you get a bunch of colors, so you can have a lot of fun with these. But this is the free gift, for this month. Okay, as soon as I get them in, I'll show them to you. I just have not ordered them yet. So that is with a $35 purchase, and that's all you have to do is go to my online store. There's a link right below that has a shop now link. Just click on that link and it'll take you to my online store. You could place a order and I will send you these two free card kits. And again, if it's over $35 in product, that's before shipping, handling, and taxes, I will send you those holiday basic rhinestones that are just gorgeous. I'll send you a complete pack of that. I wanted to see just for a second. There's 140 pieces. There's a lot right there, okay? That's a lot. That you could do a lot of decorating. But let's look at these free card kits for this month. So right here's this one. And then as we open it, that's what I've done inside. Now, I have changed the free card kits to my base is regular Whisper White. I have been using thick. It was getting a little fuzzy on the edges, I noticed, my thick was, and also between the post office and the shipping and the weight. It's a business decision for sure. I have gone to a regular Whisper White, and it's still a beautiful card, okay guys? You will still get an envelope, no stamped images. That is a rule by Stampin' Up, and in just a moment we're going to put this card together. And then here's this one. I do all the embossing and cutting for you. And then here's the inside, and here I use some cherry cobbler as my base. So back in just a moment and we'll put one of these cards together. Here's exactly how your kit is going to come. So this first card will come with your Whisper White card base, and it's 11 by 4 1/4 scored at 5 1/2, so it'll open like this. You'll get a regular A2 size envelope. You will receive this piece of Merry Merlot that I've already embossed with this Old World paper embossing folder. I love this embossing folder. And with this card, I went to the Perfectly Plaid. Now there is a punch, a tree punch for this, but I didn't use the punch for this. Now this little piece right here will go in this right there. That is Smoky Slate. And then this piece right here, we'll stamp on it in just a moment, but yours will come blank. That's a rule by Stampin' Up. I'm not allowed to stamp any images. That's why your kits come with it like this, and then you can embellish whatever you want. If you don't have Perfectly Plaid, I know on here and inside the card, you will be able to stamp whatever you have at your house, or if you would like to order Perfectly Plaid, I sure would appreciate the business. So let's go ahead and start to put this card together. We're going to take this beautiful piece of Merry Merlot. Now this is the deboss side, which is really cool looking too, right? And this is the emboss side. I'm going to put this raised, but you can always use that other side. Is really intriguing, to tell you the truth, where it goes down. So we're just going to add some liquid glue. Definitely liquid glue when there is embossing. Let me get my envelope out from underneath there before I make a mess, right? Okay, so this goes here, right on top, just like that. Now we're going to take this little piece here, and this is 4 inches by 1 inch. And right here. So really, let's just talk a little bit while we're doing this. So I'm going to do a little stamping. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber and you love to do kits, you get your Paper Pumpkin of the month, and then you get my free card kit. And that might be you know, your deal for the month. So there we go there. Let's go ahead and bring our oval in here. And yeah, so that's a pretty nice little deal there. Here is some Merry Christmas. I want to do this in Merry Merlot. And let's see, this Merry Christmas is right here. I want to just show it to you right here. And then I put on the inside, hoping that your busy year comes together in Christmas cheer. And I love pine cones, just love pine cones. So now, like I said, you could always stamp and punch out these trees if you wanted to. It's a great set. So we're just going to put this in Merry Merlot. And if you don't use Merry Merlot for Christmas, please think about it. It is a very deep burgundy, really rich color. Oh, I should have my little pad underneath this. Let's hope we're good. Oh yes, we are good. Okay, let me get my foam mat. Okay, there we go. I feel a little bit better about that, right? So that I don't get a hole in the middle of my tree, at least. I love plaid. That's why I picked this tree. And so we're going to put this right here. Awesome. That is just awesome. Now we're going to go ahead and attach this to our card with some dimensionals. I like to pop this part of the card up. I am going to put one in the middle just for stability. This oval is fairly large and it's scalloped, which makes it kind of pretty. There we go. That's the front of our card. I love that. Let me go ahead and decorate the inside, which of course yours will be blank, but this is just in case you would like to do the same thing. So let's go ahead and open this. Good. Now let's get our sentiment in Merry Merlot, which is a gorgeous sentiment. I just thought I should have had that foam mat. We're good. Isn't that nice? Oh, I love it when I get lucky like that, right? Early espresso to make our pine cones. I love pine cones. We're just going to make them like that. Oh, I missed it. That's the glory. Oh, I'm right off of the camera. I am so sorry. That is the glory of photopolymer. You didn't see it, but I punched kind of to the side, or I stamped kind of to the side, and so half of it didn't come, the ink didn't transfer, and then I was just able to go right back over it. I got very lucky there. Oh, I love these pine cones. Look at how distinctive they are. They're fun. And we'll put some up here. And this is a very nice, simple Christmas card. Now, I've seen so many of you all that get my kits, and you embellish from there. I love that. I love when you guys show me pictures of what you've done with my kits, because I'm like, oh, I gave them a base and look at what their imagination did. I love it. And that just makes me feel just wonderful as a demonstrator, because that is my deal. I like to teach stamping. I like to teach you how to, you know, have fun with ink. And there's our first card. That one's put together. Let's go ahead and make the second one in just a second. Here's our second card. I just love this tree. I love the way that you can flip the boughs out like that. I think that's so much fun. And then when you open it, there we go. So this is cherry cobbler at 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. It opens like this. My inside layer is regular whisper white at 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. The outside layer is regular whisper white, embossed with our woodland embossing folder right here. And it is 5 1/4 by 4. The set I used here was Winter Woods. Love Winter Woods. If you don't have this, it's in the annual catalog. You might want to think about getting it. I love this tree. I absolutely love this tree. So let's go ahead and put this card kit together. Now here's how it'll come. I'm going to send you, seriously guys, this is 1/8 of an inch of early espresso scrap, and this makes the tree stump. That's all that does, okay? And of course I'm going to cut this out for you. You'll get these 2 rectangles. They layer on top of each other. I will emboss for you. I will cut everything for you, okay? So nice, and you just have fun putting your cards together. Now, this stamp set just has one sentiment, thinking of you this season, which is beautiful. I put that on the outside, but on the inside I used the Merry Christmas from the other stamp set. So mix and match, right? Okay, let's go ahead and decorate the inside of this card where we put the Merry Christmas from Perfectly Plaid. And I'm going to do that in Cherry Cobbler this time. Now we're using some Cherry Cobbler. Get that lined up. Going right here. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. And let's see, we have this little pine cone. Now this one is also, this is very distinctive, but it looks a little bit different than the other one. Pine cones and Christmas and reds and greens are just gorgeous together, and the browns are just so beautiful. And again, our pine cones are just like they're falling off of the tree. So now this will get attached to the inside of the base of the card, and the base of the card is nice in Cherry Cobbler. I was getting just stuck on using white card bases, and I was like, wait, I've got all of this beautiful color behind me. Let me make a pretty card. There we go. That's the inside. Now, the outside. Let me move this. Let's go ahead and stamp our envelope while I have this stamp right here. And we'll just do it the same way. Just some cascading and fun pine cones right there on the back. Nice. Okay, so that's ready. Now let's go ahead and attach our embossed piece to the front of our card. Again, it's embossed, so I like to use liquid glue. Right there. Great. Now we're just going to take a little dot of liquid glue, and we're going to put it right here. Just like that. You could even use a glue dot. And I'm just going to take this teeny tiny piece that I'm going to send you, okay? So look at it in your, look for it in your card. I'll probably put all of these pieces, you know how sometimes I put them in a bag? I'll probably put them all inside the card because there's not many of them this month. And then this can go right here. Let's go ahead and put our tree down. So I just didn't want you to lose that. It is a teeny tiny piece. And now for this, I'm just putting glue on the outside of the tree because you might want to lift those boughs up and let them kind of flip out onto the card, okay? Go ahead and put this right here like it's a tree in the woods. Now, of course, if you order $35 in product before shipping, handling, and taxes, and I send you those gems, you could use those on this tree. It would look very pretty. Very pretty. Now I just take my little pokey tool here and I just kind of, and you could do this even before, I like to have it down, and then I just kind of pick these up and flip them on my finger. See how they're flipping up like that? A little bit, gives it a little bit of dimension to your project here. If I don't mar the paper, right? There we go. Just fun to flip these up. Nice little look to your project. They're kind of small up top. Like I said, you could do this after or before that you get it glued down. I happen to smooth things and then I push them back in. So that's why I decided to do them like this once it was glued down. And I'm just kind of taking my fingers and I'm just flipping those ends. Nothing major to this, no bone folder, no rolling, no nothing. I'm just flipping the ends. Beautiful. I'm going to go around that outside right there. Make sure that they're down. Ah, I love it. Okay. Now with your rectangle pieces here, I'm going to stamp. Whoop. Stuck to my finger, right? Thinking of you this season, and I'm going to do it in cherry cobbler. Now you see where I don't have the sticker on the back of this? Mine is an older set that is not the cling, and once you put the things on the back, they would not stick to the blocks, so that's why mine's not like that, or mine is like that. But if you order this set, yours will come in the cling because we don't have these anymore. I just don't replace them because Stampin' Up! Will wind up retiring it at some point. There we go. And then I always get new, right? Okay, so I just wanted you to know why there wasn't any sentiment on the back of that, or yeah, on the back of that stamp. So right here, when we have a nice border, these are the rectangle framelets. Love those. There's so much that you can layer and put things on top of, and you know, just do all kinds of fun things. We'll put some dimensionals here to get all kinds of looks with these wonderful Stampin' Up! Products. Here we go. Oh, I love it. This is a pretty card. And I want a white border around that, just around that just a little bit. Cute, right? Okay, here's our cards for this month. Again, these are the free card kits for the month of October. Place an order with me of any size and you get a free card kit. Okay, place an order that is $35 in product before shipping, handling, and taxes. You get the free card kits and you get the holiday, right here, holiday rhinestone basic jewels. You'll get the entire pack, and those are fun. Like I said, this catalog does not do these justice whatsoever, and you'll have so many wonderful colors to play with your projects for this upcoming season. I hope you enjoy the free card kits for this month. Thanks again for watching. Remember, there's a Shop Now button below, and please do some happy crafting.